Today on In the Woodyard, we're back at the sign of yesterday's Carnage and we got cleanup to do. Here we go. So yesterday for you guys, I was here cutting this tree up. Yesterday for me was editing videos all day because it rained all day yesterday. So luckily for you guys, I shoot enough videos that I had some in the bank that I can just upload for you guys. But today, I wanted to get this all cleaned up. We have a problem, however. The city that I live in here, they have a waste site that I can take brush and stuff and I can dump it. They're not open today. They're not open tomorrow. It's 2 days from now. And I want to get this done because I got some time this morning to be able to get some of this cleaned up and some of the rounds hauled away and dumped in the new wood yard. So I'm going to start dragging brush back into my woods back there and just get some of this cleaned up. And I'm not going to drag all the brush, but I'm going to try to get it so that basically what I want to do is be able to hook up the trailer to the truck and then back in here where I can get at some of these big rounds because they're back over that way and over there, and I got all this brush to go through and I don't want to be walking across this. So I'm basically going to open up some holes in here so I can back the trailer in and we can load up some rounds and then go dump them. And then later today I might shoot another video. Got a hold of a guy got a hold of me that's a arborist and they're doing a job, and we may go do a video there today too. So could happen this afternoon and that'll be tomorrow's video. So I might shoot 2 videos today. So anyway, I got to get to work. It's time to move some brush. There's a bunch of wood in the trailer. So I have just answered the age-old question. How many 26-inch box elder trees fit in a 6x12 trailer? 1 is the answer. It just fit. It's loaded pretty dang good. I wouldn't want to put any more in there. I think weight-wise we're right up there. So I got all this stuff here picked up, and all I got left now is these branches to drag back into the corner there, and then I'm going to clean all this stuff up, rake all this up. I got a few some stuff I cut off like this I want to get cut down to the ground, and I got to rake all this up. So there's the stump, as you can see. Box elder, very colorful. You can see the size of it here. So pretty good size tree, which box elders do grow pretty big. And just loading that just now took, I think, about 1 hour and 15 minutes to chuck all of it into the trailer up over there. I pulled out of here. I was spinning a little bit right here because this is all downhill and it's really soft because it rained all day yesterday. So got a little mud on the tires. So when I go down the road, it'll be chucking mud. So all I got to do now is just drag some brush and then clean up. I only got about a half hour left that I can work today. So I'm going to quick drag some of this and get as much picked up as I can for now because, like I said, the grass is starting to grow. It's the time of year when everything's growing. I want to get this off the lawn here because I do use this area for photography quite a bit right in here, with this area over in here and over in there, and so I need to make this look pretty. So I was just looking over here where I do photography, and I noticed, and I saw this just now for the first time because I haven't really paid attention. Most of these trees in here are maple, and there's some aspen in here, but mostly maple trees I planted. One little ash right here, which I noticed was dead, which is why I came to look. But then I look at this aspen right here, or popple, one right there. If you look all the way to the top, those 2 are dead. Dead. Not just a little dead, but really dead. Both of these. So it means they got to come down too because they will rot fast. As soon as the bark starts coming off, it might be already. Yeah, it already is. Look at that. Holy smokes. Look at that. I don't even know if it's going to be any good inside. It might be, but I better get it cut up right now. Not right now, but in the next week maybe. So those are both dead. And then I'm looking over here. One of the reasons I thought of showing you guys this is that if you look at these maple trees and not aspen trees, they're pretty much just straight up. Nice trunks, they all look pretty good. And then you look over here to these box elders, which is what I just cut down, and these box elders tend to always grow towards the light. So like this one right here, see the angle that's at? The one behind it is at an angle. These here at an angle. This one here with the swing at it, big angle. And this is where the other one was. And this one right here actually curved way out over this direction, filled all this space in. But if you look at the ones in the back here, this is what box elders do. This one right here, see how crooked that one is? They all grow away from each other. They grow to the light. That one's curved. This one right here, very curved. These two here, if you look at these, they're going over that way to the light. This one over here, really leaning that way. And I had about a dozen of them all along here, but they were leaning so far out over into my lawn area and over where I used to have my wood yard that covered up all the wood piles, and they kept dropping branches and everything. So I didn't mow them, no, I cut them down about 2 years ago. And for those of you that want to know, it's a member of the maple family. It's a lot like soft maple or aspen. Not great firewood, not even middle of the road, maybe a little below average. But for camp firewood, it burns nice. It's okay wood. So there'll be all kinds of odds and ends in there. Like I said, soft maple, box elder. There may be some bunch of ash mixed in with it. There could be stuff like this here. This here is a thorn apple. No, this is not a thorn apple. This is a buckthorn. Actually really good wood. It's really, really dense wood. This one right here, this is a thorn apple right here. And they grow little bitty apples, but very, very dense wood. It's actually very good firewood, but they get maybe twice as big as that, and that's about it. But look at how this box elder here is leaning way out over that way. So that's kind of what they do. And they're not great trees, but anyway, they'll burn just like all other wood. It'll burn. That one curves way over that way. There was a couple more back in here that I cut down over the years because they were leaning so darn much, and some of them were breaking off, and a couple of them busted, and then busted some other branches, so I've cut them up over the years. So time for me to start dragging some brush. Now some of you are saying, Chris, you have a tractor, why don't you use your tractor? Some are saying, Chris, you got a dump trailer, why don't you use your dump trailer? Because I would get even fatter than I am now. I get no exercise. This is good exercise. I need this. I should do more of this. So should you. There, I got most of the big branches picked up. I still got to rake all the small debris up and clean up these little sticks and things in here because I want to have this more open. I got some raking to do, and I'll show you what I did with the brush. I basically just pile it up in the back here, and if I decide that I want to chip it, it's all in one place so I can chip it up, which I don't know if I'll do or not, because in 2 years it'll be disintegrated down to nothing anyway, because box elder rots really fast. So I just pile it up back in here on the edge of the woods, and it's all the way. I can get at my canoes back there if I need to, and I can drive right back in here if I need to dump any other brush, which I've done lots of times. Lots of my neighbors come here and dump stuff too. So kind of the dump site. So now we're gonna go out to the new woodyard, the farm. We're gonna dump the load of rounds that are in the trailer, make a pile. So that's what's happening right now. We're on our way out to the farm. There's the load. It's a good load. There it is. Another big steaming dump. It felt good, just like all the dumps. So there it is, box elder. Gonna mix that right in with all this stuff. There's ash, elm, soft maple, a little bit of everything in there. There's even probably a little bit of basswood in there. I'll go poke all the buttons. and go watch all the rest of the videos. There's 1,400 on my channel waiting for you to watch right now. Good night, Irene.